Kyle Halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers across the four corners of the earth pushing this work in faith, truth, and sincerity. This is Jeremiah Bun Yahweh from the GMS Houston camp. And I'm going to speak my piece on this little situation with this video. This newer video just arose from a former so-called brother named Yariab, who was in the camp last year and got kicked out, and now he's saying this piece about he was kicked out unjustly. I want to let you know, to all the members and everybody who watched the video, that that's a lie. He was not kicked out unjustly. Me and this brother's real cool. You might as well say he was my right hand man. I was his right hand man while we was in the camp. And brother, or so-called brother, man, I don't know why of all people you would come to this guy of all people to speak your piece. If you had problems or you feel like you was kicked out unjustly, you had time way last year to say what you had that was on your mind, but you didn't do that. You waited till a whole year afterwards. Now you gonna say your piece about you thinking that what you thought you was kicked out unjustly, but no, brother, you was not kicked out unjustly. You was kicked out righteously. And the real reason, I know I got the real reason why, and you know what the real reason why you kicked out. A little situation arose with you and a woman, and if Buckwash or Wendy Williams knew about your woman, he wouldn't approve of it. So why are you going to him and telling him your business? And you already know why I get into that later on. But you already know he not down with what you was doing. So why would you even go speak his piece? And some of the things that you brought up, points you brought up to him, was weak, brother. I can't believe you come. You could have came to me or came to the head, and we gonna get the first. I'm gonna get the first scripture dealing with that. I put this on the comment board. I was the brother put the first response. I handled the page of GMS Houston. I'm the one who put the videos up and all that, and I'm the one who cursed you out, Wendy Williams, because you up in our business. You should not supposed to be in our business, man. You should be worried about what's going on up there where you at. Why you all up in our business and worry about who got kicked out, this and that? You shouldn't be worried about. You should be going on the highways doing the work, which you not doing. But this the first scripture I'm gonna get right here. It's gonna be it's gonna be First Peter's 4:15. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. See, that goes to you, Wendy Williams, 14th Street Israelite, and Yariab. You're not supposed to be meddling in our business because you left the camp. You didn't want to be a part of the camp no more. All right. But mainly that goes you. You shouldn't, Wendy Williams, you shouldn't be in our business worrying about what's going on in the camp, what's going on in GMS Houston camp. Worry about what's up going on in New York and how the elders getting in your ass. Worry about that. Don't worry about what's going on down here. It's gonna be the next scripture. It's gonna be it's like let me get the scripture. It's gonna be First Thessalonians 4:11. Well, I'm gonna start at 10. And indeed you do it toward all the brethren which are in Macedonia. But we beseech you, brethren, that you increase more and more, and that you study to be quiet, and to do your own business. Okay, do your own business. So, Baquash, stay up in New York and teach on 14th Street. Yari, hey, you could have been doing the work ever since last year, and you haven't put no videos of you out going on the highways and byways or put up any sit downs or anything dealing with your how about Shimmy Shah or doing the work at all. You have not did that, brother. So what's going on? What's up? 11 verse, and that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work with your own hands as we commanded you. Okay, so you can go out and do the work, and so and then that little show y'all did, that was weak, man. That's real weak. You saying that brothers was had strife amongst the camp. I mean, that's yeah. I attest to that. There was strife among the camp, but we still in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And I'm gonna bring out some examples showing that men contended out the scriptures who that it was lawful. It's lawful, and not only that, but it happened in the New Testament. You had men in the New Testament after Yahweh Shah died and rose and went into the spirit world and left the gospel to the men. They were still getting into it with each other. Oh, and what was it over? Over the gospel, over matters dealing with the law and all that. It wasn't over no nigga shit. You saying that it was nigga shit that we was fighting over? We know we was fighting over stuff that was dealing with camp matters and dealing with the scriptures. If it was some nigga shit, then you would be fighting over. We wouldn't nothing about, oh, you fuck my bitch or nigga this and that. I'ma pull a gun on you. If it was some nigga shit, it would have been some guns drawn, some blood or something like that. We was arguing over stuff dealing with the camp, man. It was nothing the way you making it seem like. And yes, men, I'm gonna show you examples in out the scriptures where men got into it over scriptures and bring out definitions also. All right, but y'all, come on, brother. Why you wait till now, a year later, to speak your piece? Like I said before, you could have came to me, and or you could have came to the head of the camp. Okay, I'm gonna get the first scripture dealing with what you pulled, man. That wasn't right at all. It's Matthew 18. It's Matthew 18 and 15, and it reads, "Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. And if he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother." Okay, last year, when you was kicked out / left, also, if you had a problem with the brother, Tazapah, the head of the camp, you could have talked to him alone and told him, brother, I don't feel like I was kicked out righteously. I don't think it was right. You could have showed some diligence. Man, brother, I don't feel like I was kicked out the right way. And you could have talked to him. And then after that, but if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. Okay? And brothers held a counsel on you. And also, brother, you lied about some things, man. You were saying that you was trying to get a job, but brother, before that, you was missing camp a lot. You lied to me one time when I was at work, and I had called and asked the brothers, did you show up for camp? You told me you did go to camp, but you didn't. And you was missing camp on a regular. Only time you was going to camp, really, brothers, when I was coming to pick you up at your house and taking you to camp with me. But on the days, Saturdays I had to work, I wasn't able to take you to camp, and you was missing. And there was no excuse for that, because you had a car, you was able to get to work. I mean, get downtown and do the work, brother. And that's a weak excuse talking about brother showed favoritism if you showed up to camp or because when I first came in GMS like in what there was 09, I wasn't always on the highways and byways like that all the time because I was working a job where I had to be in and up out of Houston, traveling the country all the time like that. But I still showed my faith and diligence in the truth, and the Most High blessed me with another job to where I'm able to come out there on the highways and byways, or more so within what these last 3 years, brother. That's not. Come on, now you giving that's a weak argument, brother. Straight and then you talking about precepts. They didn't let you bring out your precept. Come on now. I done been out there plenty of times, and brother, whatever the brother called for is what you got to do. This order. If the brother said through the spirit that that's not the precept he want at that particular time, then that's not what he wanted. Come on, now you making up some weak arguments. That's not facts. But I wish I had that text message you sent me last year. The real reason why you kicked out. Them demons got on you, brother, and you know what happened. I wish I had to text me. I looked for it last night because it kind of vexed me that the brother from the Artazara sent the text through the group chat, and I seen the video. I'm like, man, what's up? Why you sent that saying the brother kicked you out because you was trying to find out? No, them demons got on you, brother, and you know what demon got on you. It's from dealing with that woman. That Bakwash wouldn't approve of. You was to tell her what nationality she was. Now come on now. And what else? I'm gonna get showing you that men got into it in the scriptures. That's a weak argument, brother. You need to go back and read your scriptures. I'm gonna get the first one. It's gonna be Acts 15 and 36. Okay, it's Acts 15 and 36. And it reads, and some days after Paul said unto Barnabas, let us go again and visit our brethren in every city where we have preached the word of the Most High, and see how they do. And Barnabas determined to take with them John, whose surname was Mark. But Paul thought not good to take him with them, who departed from them from Pamphylia, and went not with them to the work. And the contention was so sharp between them that they departed asunder one from the other. And so Barnabas took Mark and sailed unto Cyprus. Okay, now there's an example right there. What does the word contention mean? Okay, it means to contend. That means to fight or quarrel. What was they fighting about? Things concerning the scriptures. Because Mark didn't want to go out and do the work. He left them on the first journey. And Paul thought it was not right for him to come on the second journey. That's right. If you leave the faith and then want to come back, and another brother one brother might want you to come back, another brother might not want you to come back, then it's gonna be contention. That's normal. That's a fact. Of course, no brother wouldn't want you to come back. You left the work, left from doing the work. Of course, they wouldn't want you to come back. That's matters concerning the scriptures. And what you said about brothers arguing, man, what does the word contend mean? They was arguing. Quarrel was going on. Man, that's a weak argument, brother. Come on now. And why was he arguing? Because, like I said before, Mark didn't want to do the work. He didn't give specific reason why, but he stopped doing the work. Another matter. I'm going to the book of Galatians. It's going to be Galatians 2. I guess I deal with them. I had one more. This is I'm gonna start at Galatians 2 and 1, and it reads, then 14 years after I went up again to Jerusalem with Barnabas and took Titus with me, and I went up by revelation and I communicated with them that gospel that I preached among the Gentiles, but probably to them which were of reputation, lest by any means I should run or had run in vain. Okay, but if you read the whole story, what were they contending about? It's about the law, about the nat. I mean, the natural Gentiles um coming into the fold, and they was trying to put the heavy burden of them of keeping all the law, which they was wrong for doing that. But the point is right here in the point is right here that I want to get about when Peter and Paul got into it over the scriptures. Here go the point. We're gonna start at 11. But when Peter was come to Antioch, I withstood him to the face because he was to be blamed. What was Peter blamed for? It's gonna give you the point right here. For before that certain came from James, he did eat with the Gentiles, but when they were come, he withdrew and separated himself, fearing them which were of the circumcision. And the other Jews disassembled likewise with him, insomuch that Barnabas also was carried away with this simulation. Okay, they were getting over to it because Peter was he was hanging around the Gentiles, eating with them and everything, being a brother, and all of a sudden when um the Jews, the ones other circumcisions came around, then he, oh, I ain't with them like this and that, being fake, basically. And that was where it was wrong. And Paul withstood him to the face, and who else? And Barnabas got kind of mad at him. Well, he did get mad at him, and he said he was carried away with dissimulation. I mean, it was kind of mad, pissed off about that. Why you doing that? You supposed to be a brother to these these gent these these Gentiles which were of the uncircumcision, and you supposed to be in the brother trying to get them into the fold and everything. You being fake with it. You wasn't being real. You know what I'm saying? So they got mad at each other. I'm quite sure they probably was cursing each other out, saying all whatever words that was back then in the Hebrew, and I mean it was they probably was getting up into each other's face and snarling and growling, act like they was about to fight, or they probably did. Like, if it come to blows, but it's not. Is it real? Is it that bad? Because hey, in the law, which I'm gonna get in a few, um, it don't say anything about anything bad. To where you think if brothers get into a quarrel and fists get to flying. I'm gonna get that right here in the book of Exodus. Two of them in Exodus. It's gonna be Exodus 21 and 22. Hold on, Slack. Okay, yeah. It's Exodus 21 and 22. If men strive and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her, and yet no mischief follow, he shall be surely punished, according as the woman's husband will lay upon him, and he shall pay as the judges determine. And if any mischief follow, then thou shalt give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, and wound for wound, stripe for stripe. Okay? It just said if the men strive with each other and they hurt a woman, then he got to pay. But if they hurt each other, it just say give um, a foot. So if one man take another man's foot, you supposed to take his foot. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. It didn't say anything about it being wicked if you fight. It just said if you hurt a woman in the process of it. Okay? What else? The other one. Because men, hey, it's a law dealing with if you get into a fight. It just say you're supposed to restore if you hurt the brother. That's about it. But it just say you're not supposed to, or it's unlawful for you to fight. I mean, what you think Israel was known for? They fought against the heathen and they fought amongst each other. It just say thou shalt not murder. It didn't say anything about you couldn't have little confrontations with each other. Duke it out, be mean about it, and you keep on going. But nobody in the GMS Houston camp actually got into fist fights or blows. They just got into heavy heated arguments. Come on now, that's just because you got into an argument, that don't mean nothing, brother. You're gonna get into arguments. We come from all different walks of life. I mean, Brother was raised up different, all that. Man, that's weak, brother. Just because you got into an argument. No, that's not nothing. That's not valid at all. He go Exodus 21:18. And if men strive together, and one smite another with a stone or with his fist, and he die not, but keepeth his bed, if he rise again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be quit. Only he shall pay for the loss of his time, and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed. So it's telling you how to be a brother. You say if you hurt that brother, and you get into an argument or a fight, or basically if you get into a fist fight with him, then you're supposed to restore what you or for his loss of time. That's it. But it didn't say that you couldn't fight. It didn't say thou should not fight with each other at all. It just said if you hurt the man. Okay? I'm gonna get one more. Deuteronomy 25:11. One more. Dealing with the law. This is Deuteronomy 25:11. When men strive together one with another, and the wife of the one draweth near for to deliver her husband out of the hand of him that smiteth him, and put forth her hand and take him by the secrets, then thou shalt cut off her hand, thine eye shall not pity her. Okay? It says if two men fight together, the, basically what this law is saying that the woman, no woman can get into the middle of it. The woman of neither one of the men, she can't get into the middle of it and help him out. Then he got to show himself a man, and they got to duke it out, and that's it. It didn't say anything about it. It was wicked not to do that at all. It just say when men strive together, couldn't no woman get in the middle of it. She got to let her man be a man. If he get his ass whooped, he just get his ass whooped. Okay. If he lose a limb or anything, then the person that took it got to restore it, whether he lost the time or whatever, dealing with the other law. But brother, that's weak argument, brother, at all. I can't believe you waited till a whole year to speak your piece. But to the gist of the whole matter, why you went off, which if Bagwash knew why you went off with them spirits dealing with that woman you was with. All right, okay. For those who want to know, oh Salaki, this is the reason why Yar went off. It was behind a heathen woman. He got weak behind a heathen woman. This woman that he's messing around with, she is um she's her mother's a nigger woman and her father is a East Indian, a heathen, a Elamite. And what up? And this woman, I guess she got in his ear or whatever and put a spirit on him or whatnot. I don't know what type of religion she into. I know exactly what it is. And put a spirit on him or whatnot. And the brother sent a text to me saying that he woke up in a dream and he was all messed up in the head or whatnot. And she was holding him and everything. And after that, he was crying and all this. He sent a text me. I wish I had a text message. I erased it some time back. I wish I had it and I posted and would have showed brothers. But you told me this out your own mouth, brother, of what happened to you. You was in a dream and what else about you was saying something about you was crying in your dream because you turned your back on your Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and whatever happens you gonna deal with it. And whatever the Most High sent you, you got to deal with it like a man. And it's what you told me on that text message. I wish I would have had a text message. I would have posted it on the website and let people see it. But brother, that's a weak argument. You know doggone well what happened, man. You fell out behind because of a woman, and whatever spirit she put on you, that's what the reason why. It wasn't behind you not showing up for camp or whatnot. But brother, you did get weak. You got weak, and you wasn't coming out on the highways and the byways like you was supposed to. All right, and then you went to somebody who don't even believe in some of the stuff that you believe in, okay, and spoke your piece to him. He don't believe in majority of the stuff that GMS teach. He say that what else? This dude believe in Cornelius is of another race. You don't believe in that. Okay? So why would you go speak your peace to him? In other words, you saying Cornelius is of another race, and Cornelius was a devout man, and he blessed his whole household. So basically, he's saying that the other nations can receive salvation. You don't believe in that, so why would you go to him? All right? And this dude don't even go out and teach. So why would you speak your peace to him? If you had a problem with anything, you could have went to the brother, the head of the brother, last year, not now, not a year later, and spoke your peace then. But you waited. Or if you was really diligent about doing the work, you could have went out on the highways and the byways. You and your cousin also could have went on the highways. Y'all two could have went out there and did the work. All right. So like I said before, I spoke my piece on it. Yes, I was real cool with the brother. Me and the brother fellowship all the time. We used to sit down together. You can see them on the GMS. What it is, Gabar Debarium. We had like 3 videos we put up the first time. Well, we first started the page, me and him put up a bunch of videos together. Well, them 3 videos rather. And brother, I can't believe you even did this at all, man. Straight up, that's not being brotherly at all. Straight up. And, okay, this is my rebuttal to that, and I'm spoke my piece on this. So this Yermi Albanya Howard from the GMS Houston Cap, Ka Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all the brothers out there on the 4 corners doing the work in faith, truth, and sincerity. Shalom.